get silly, silly, silly. Quarantine is stupid, ha 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 ha, silly.
And some of y'all don't like it the way that I now spit like MC do dolls on the holier than thou kick. Smack your face for your blasphemous ways, and everybody be quoting me like the latest catchphrase. I'm on a mission that goes beyond material, so eat this killer series, serial killer cereal. Killer for real, drop on the beer with a sound you can feel like cold hard steel. That swarm like a blood flows out of your head, as I rock non-stop till I'm on my deathbed. And I can swap out a catalytic converter with a few hand tools, but I can never be murdered. Spit the rapid fire like around the shells. I got the lyrical skills that sends the devil to hell. So don't disrespect what you can't understand, cause I can still squash your brain in the palm of my hand. Stupid.
Another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given the power to take peace from the earth and to make men slaves of it. To him was given a large sword.
Alright, so appropriately, I'm doing this video from my secret bunker. As you could tell by the lovely decor. Shout out to my man Edwin, aka DJ El Nene, for the flag here. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is get into this whole thing with hiding in the bunker. Joe Biden, for months, has been stashed away in his basement, doing his gaffes from the comfort of his own home. Yeah, there's a whole laundry list of gaffes on Joe Biden, both in and out of his basement. And the most recent one is what he said to Charlemagne the God of the Breakfast Club. If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or for Trump, then you ain't black, he says. And all this other rhetoric. And yeah, he's been locked away in his basement more than Chris Cuomo, who had the coronavirus, traveled to his house out in the Hamptons or wherever, confronting a passerby who recognized him and said, "Don't you have the coronavirus? Shouldn't you be quarantined?" And of course, you know, Cuomo got all tough guy on him and chased him away. Probably called him for a fight and everything else. Yeah, Biden's been in his basement more than Chris Cuomo, who claimed he was in his basement, but not really all the time was he in his basement. And that's a documented fact now. Matter of fact, that guy that he confronted was on Tucker Carlson's show. But anyway, back to these accusations. They're saying Trump is locked away in his basement. He's in hiding. We need our leader, and he's tucked away in his bunker. First of all, it's the job of Secret Service to protect the President of the United States. It's a job I wish I had right now, because it would be an honor to protect the life of this particular president. But anyway, it's their job to do that. So they took it upon themselves to bring the president into the White House bunker. And, you know, there were all kinds of people outside assaulting Secret Service agents. I believe 60 of them were injured, seriously. So, you know, it wouldn't be a good thing if that happened to the President of the United States, whether you like the President or not. You know, I didn't like Bill Clinton, but I would have been upset if, God forbid, something was to happen to him because he was the guy at the helm at the time. You know, you don't have to like the pilot of the airplane you're in to want to land safely in that airplane and expect the pilot to do the job of landing that plane safely. So, anyway, with all this talk, once everything blew over, Donald Trump, with Secret Service, of course, walked right over to a church that was vandalized, St. John's. I kind of like that name. And in front of St. John's, he held up a Bible and gave a very moving speech. And as promised, the economy's picking up again. In spite of all of this, in spite of the COVID lockdown, in spite of these blue state governors not letting go of their icy grip on the citizenry of these blue states, mine included, New York, the economy is still picking up. In spite of even these riots, the economy is still picking up. And once all this rioting and simmers down, you're going to see a turnaround. You're going to see a turnaround, and it's going to be like the critics wouldn't believe. It's going to be even like proponents wouldn't believe. There are people that are very pessimistic, but like this song goes, if you're a real winner, you know how to bounce back. Trump is a winner. So we're gonna bounce back with him at the helm. And that is my personal belief. But anyway, yes, Trump is a leader, Joe Biden is not. Joe Biden has become the scatterbrained old man that even his staunchest supporters support because they feel sympathetic towards him. And, if Hunter wants to do something useful, he would pull his dad down from the stage and say, maybe you shouldn't do this anymore. But they're confident. They're looking at the polls. The numbers on the bottom of these political maps put Biden in favor. And then you look at the map itself, and there's more red on that map representing Trump than blue representing Biden. But, let them believe what they want to believe. Let them have their chest pumped out and be confident enough to ride behind Biden, because I feel that this is going to be a landslide. I really do believe this is going to be a landslide. I don't think it'll be a Reagan-Mondale landslide or even a Reagan-Carter landslide, but it's going to be a pretty big victory. You're going to see some blue states voting red for Donald Trump. Like North Carolina, he's not going to lose that to Biden, for example. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. And that's it. Stay strong, my people. In these times especially, stay strong. Keep kicking that slang.